guys. So I know I haven't been on here much lately, and it's because I haven't been doing a lot of straight unboxings. I've been doing a lot of magical unboxings or role plays using different boxes that I get, but I have a new Influenster box, a comfort Influenster box, so it's a big one. And this was sent to me for free for review. And if you guys are interested, if you have any kind of blog or YouTube, or you're really active on social media, Influenster is great because they will send you free boxes of stuff that you will actually use. So you take a little quiz before they decide whether you're appropriate for it. So they know I'm a mom, so they send me mom stuff. They don't send me a lot of beauty stuff because they know I don't use a lot of beauty stuff. So they send me things that I will tend to use. So I got a few items in here. There was one extra item. Some people got a antiperspirant deodorant, which I did not get, which is fine. I actually tend to stick with a certain antiperspirant. So, but one thing I got in here was a ragu. Let's see. So there's a lot of information about ragu in here. There is. I'm going to go through the paperwork first, and then I'll show you the items. I have opened the box so that I can review everything for you guys too. So it comes with a little chicken and broccoli alfredo with fettuccine recipe, spaghetti and meatballs recipe, and let's see. And then it came with a free coupon, so I will use that. And I think there was a study once about how people think they don't like ragu because it's kind of, it's not real fancy. But when tested, people prefer ragu over most other ones. I don't use ragu much. I don't use pasta sauce much because I tend to make my own pasta sauce. But every once in a while, when I'm now that my son is in school and we're a little bit busier, I'm not cooking dinner as often as I used to. I still cook like 4 or 5 times a week, but there are a few nights where sometimes we don't have leftovers, and I'll tell my husband he needs to scrounge. And if my husband is going to scrounge, he's usually going to make spaghetti. So it's nice to have spaghetti sauce for him. And then there's 2 additional coupons at 55 cents off, so that's nice. I will definitely use this next time I go to the store, and I do like ragu. If I remember correctly, again, I haven't used it in a while, it's a bit sweet. So I don't love real sweet spaghetti sauce, but I will say I am not a big spaghetti sauce eater. I tend to use pesto or just butter and cheese. I am not a huge fan of spaghetti sauce. So my husband doesn't mind ragu. I don't know that he has a preference that much. And so he will probably be the one who has that. The next item in here is Annie's Homegrown Organic Soup. And I got just the plain tomato soup. And as you see, I've opened this. I haven't finished it yet, but I had it for lunch a couple days ago. And it was, I love Annie's, first of all. I love Annie's almost everything. And it's something I like serving to my son. I don't think my son would eat tomato soup because he's 4, and any of you with a 4-year-old or who have had a 4-year-old or have been around a 4-year-old, they are horrible for eating. So he has certain things he likes, and he has not had tomato soup before, I don't think, and I have a feeling just the texture of it he will not go for, but I love it. It was very interesting for me to taste this. I haven't had tomato soup in a long time. I drink a lot of soup, but I tend to drink like butternut squash soup or carrot and ginger. I haven't had straight tomato in a long time. And I had this, and what really struck me about it is it's not sweet. And you don't think of tomato soup as being sweet, but once you try one that is not sweet, you will realize how sweetened your tomato soup generally is. And even this, I'm sure, is sweetened. Yeah, it has 12 grams of sugar in it. So the fact that cane sugar is the third ingredient on here. So the fact that this did not taste sweet to me just tells me that there is immense amounts of sugar being added to most cans of tomato soup, because that's quite a lot of sugar already. It was really good. I liked it. I like tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwiches. It's an indulgence. I don't have that often because I really try to limit cheese. I could live on cheese, and so I've pretty much cut it out of my diet just because any chance I get, I will eat cheese. And so I don't really have it in my house, or else I will eat way too much of it and put on lots of weight, which I have in the past. Also, just it's a lot of calories for it's a lot of calories for something that for me is not very filling. So, you know, you're supposed to really have like one serving is like 2 little dice-sized. Anytime you diet, I'm sure I've heard this, 2 little die-sized chunks of cheese. That doesn't cut it for me. I want a lot more cheese than that. And for the same amount of calories, I could eat a great big salad. So I've kind of cut it out for that reason. Okay, the next thing that's in here that I have used is Tide Ultra Stain Release. I did use this. As you can see, it's opened. I don't know how much of a review I can give of it. My clothes got cleaner. It doesn't really have much of a smell. It's gentle for sensitive skin, which I was really happy about because my son and I both have eczema. That may be why I got it. It didn't irritate our skin, and we tend to use organic detergent. So if you like Tide and you want to try something that is good for sensitive skin, I would say I have no complaints about it. So I have a detergent I tend to use. I don't know that I'll switch because there was nothing that kind of blew me away about it. But I may go check it out in the store and see if it's a lot less expensive than the brand I currently use. But I probably won't switch. So I also got a coupon for that. Oh, $3 off. That I might use. Detergents is very expensive, so I'm going to throw that in my purse, and I may use that, and who knows, maybe the second try it'll sell me. The next thing that I got, so I was not excited about this at first, and then I became very excited about it. So these are gummy vitamins, and they are called Fiber Choice. And at first I was like, well, 100% natural fiber found in fruits and vegetables. And I was kind of like, well, I don't really need fiber in my diet. I eat a lot of fiber. And then it said immunity support on it. And then I got a little bit more excited because my son is in school. We tend to get sick a lot. And then I looked at the back and figured out that it's basically vitamin C. And vitamin C I definitely do take. Vitamin C is one of the few things that they have found in studies that if taken ahead of time can help boost your immunity to help fight off colds. So I'm not a giant fan of gummy vitamins. I don't like gummy things. These are really soft and chewy. My son likes them. I've given one to him, even though I think I'm supposed to have a doctor's. Yeah, under 6, consult my doctor, but I gave him one. Vitamin C I don't worry about because if you have too much vitamin C, you just pee it out. So I'm not terribly concerned about giving some to my son. I am taking it. I will definitely use this whole bottle. My husband and I will definitely, my husband's already been taking it. Even if it's just placebo effect, when we start feeling a little scratch in our throat or a little overtired, we're taking these. I wouldn't necessarily choose a gummy, just because, again, I don't really like gummies very much, but they're okay. They're a little sweet and chewy, but they're vitamin C, so I'm actually really psyched about it because vitamin C is something I always have in the house anyway. And then, so if you like gummies, try these, see if you like them, especially if you like really soft, chewy gummies. I do have, the one gummies I do use is fish oil gummies, because back in the day, gosh, back in the 80s, my great aunt got really hooked on fish oil, and she would try and get us all to take fish oil pills, and I just remember like belching up fish taste, and it was so gross that I swore off fish oil forever, until I started reading more about omega-3s and how good it is for you, and figured I probably should be taking some of it, so I got some gummy fish oil vitamins, and I really like them. So now I do gummies for that, because I didn't get any of that kind of fish breath that grossed me out. These are, let's see, I've got prices on these. So the Tide is $12.99 for a 92-ounce bottle. So with $3 off, that's helpful. These are $12.97 to $15.99. Pretty average for a big old thing of vitamins. I hate spending that on vitamins, but that's what they cost. The Annie's soup is $3.49. And then the last item that's in here are Fisher Nut Exactly Snack Bites. These are $3.49 for a bag this size, I guess. These are almond popcorn dipped in milk chocolate. So I have opened these. Delicious 15 calories. So 10 pieces of these are, whoa, 10 pieces of these are 15 calories? That's great. No. Okay, sorry. They're 15 calories each. So 10 pieces is 150 calories. Okay, that makes more sense. Honestly, you're not going to eat just one of these. They taste like popcorn. Lightly sweetened popcorn. I know there's almonds in here too. I don't taste a lot of the almonds. They're dipped in milk chocolate. I much prefer dark chocolate. I will eat one for you. I would say, for me, they're okay. They will be a good snack for my son. They are not terribly, terribly sweet. He doesn't like nuts, so the fact that you can't really taste the almonds will be a bonus in these. Again, the milk chocolate's not my favorite, but he will like the milk chocolate. So I saved this for this unboxing, so I actually just opened these, and he has not had one yet. I'm going to save the rest of the box for him. I think he's going to love it. And again, it's not 1,000,000 calories, so he can have 4 or 5 of them, and I don't have a problem with it. For me, not so much. It's not kind of desserty enough for me, again, because I prefer a dark chocolate, and I wouldn't eat something this sugary as a snack. So we'll see how my son likes it. It does have no artificial preservatives, which is one of the things I'm really trying to watch out for him, especially now that he's having school lunches. I know he came home the other day, he's like, I had French fries for lunch, and I was like, oh gosh, okay. Not that I always feed him wonderfully, because he is 4, so I have to get calories in him, but French fries would not be my ideal lunch for him, but I'm sure he'd eat it. So So that is this box. If you would like some scraping and tapping. I do love, so just to talk about subscription boxes a little bit, since I have you here, and it says because I'm an influencer, I have cut back on a lot of my subscription boxes. They were very fun in the beginning, and I still do have some that I love that I get. I get a lot of food ones periodically, especially now that my son needs snacks at school. So like Gray's Box is great for snacks, and Nature Box is great for snacks. I do not get HelloFresh anymore because HelloFresh was the one problem with HelloFresh, although I love them, they send you meals that you can cook. They don't ship by refrigerated van. They have ice packs in their boxes, but I think I'm near the end of the route for my FedEx. And so in the heat of summer down here, down the south, by the time the produce would get to me after sitting in a hot FedEx van for half a day, it couldn't survive. And although they would always try to give me a refund, they would always give me like a $20 refund or something, I hated the idea of wasting all of this food because it would go bad in the truck. And so I stopped getting them over the summer. I may start getting them again in the winter. I do still love their recipes, and I do still look at their website for recipes. So I may go back to them for convenience. They're wonderful. They're really nice, like before you're going to go on vacation, to have them ship you a few meals. And then just like when we vacation, we usually stay somewhere with a kitchen. So to have them ship you a few meals and then take it with you on vacation is really nice. And then you don't have to grocery shop as much or think about recipes before you go grocery shopping. I don't wing recipes very much. I like to have a recipe with all of my ingredients written out because I don't keep a really full pantry. I keep what I need, and so I don't have a lot of ready-to-go recipes. And then I was getting Wantables Intimates for a while, and I just stopped that for financial reasons. It's too much money for me to spend on like socks and underwear. Although it's really, really fun, and it is a great box if you have the money and you like doing that kind of stuff. It's great for makeup too, because you get stuff you like because you fill out a survey ahead of time. And then what else about subscription boxes? What else did I used to get? I still get Julep, although I don't get it every month because I can't always afford it. And I, limit how much makeup and nail polish I get. So, and what else do I still get? Kiwi Crate, I have switched to Tinker Box, that's a kid's box. And I switched to Tinker Box, which is for a little bit older than my son's age, but we're going to try it. It's all about building, and that's really what my son likes to do, is build and play pretend. So it's all about Legos and costumes in my house. And although he loves Kiwi, and we may have to go back to it because he loves the books that come in, and he just loves getting a box once a month. It's also around the time of his birthday and Christmas, so I usually put it on hiatus when he's getting a lot of other presents. But for the rest of the year, it's very fun. So I think that's all for subscription boxes for me. Oh, Raw Bar Box, which is spices, has reached out to me and wants to send me a box. So I will be getting that, and I will probably do a cooking demo with those spices for you. So I think that is all on the subscription box news. There is another subscription box service that I've been looking at called Content Boulevard. And apparently, like, you go in and you sign up for different things, and the company will send you a product to do a review or an unboxing or something. I signed up for a whole bunch of them, never got anything. They've now been reaching out to me again to ask about my profile, and who knows if I'll hear anything from them. But I'm just not going to spend a whole bunch of time requesting products to not get anything for you guys. The thing I liked about them is, in theory, they will send you 2 of things so you can do a giveaway. That was the main reason I wanted to do it. But I'm just not going to spend a lot of time searching for products and not getting anything. So, alright guys, so this came from Influenster. Check them out if you're interested in free boxes and you do a lot on social media. Although it came free to me, all of the opinions are clearly my own, as they are not always me loving everything. But it's very fun to try all of these things, and I appreciate it very much from Influenster. Okay guys, talk to you guys again soon.